In 5.
We're live.
And we are live. Welcome to Andrew's the podcast. I'm Amir Green with
Jamal Richardson.
and
District Elder Ernie Cooper.
Okay, guys, we are here today and got an in-guest studio. We're really trying to step this. We're stepping it up. Amir came in and he's back by popular demand. But again, we have, you see on screen right here with us. Let me pick this up. I got this ready for Miss Kajah. She'll be in here in a little bit. You got that shared out yet?
I'm trying to right now.
All right.
Tune into Facebook if you can't see it. Oh, it's on your page right now. Okay.
Yep. So if you can hear us clearly, please, y'all give us a thumbs up to confirm that you can hear us, so we can. Okay.
It's public.
Got that thumbs up right away today
on the Facebook. Okay. And Miss P. Lore is in
the building.
Miss P. Lore is in the house.
All right. So again, guys, we have sitting with us is none other than I grew up under this brother right here. This is a mentor, an elder of mine. None other than District Elder Ernie Cooper. Let's give him a welcome to Andrews. Trust me, they clapping.
Welcome to Andrew's the podcast.
Trust me, they clapping. So listen, guys. This morning, I was coming back from getting my coffee.
The coffee.
Yeah, the coffee. and Pastor Rouse called me. I seen a bunch of cars over at Jacobs, and be sure to go and eat at Jacobs, guys. All right.
But good food.
Good food.
Good food.
Definitely. Go and eat at Jacobs. I know they do breakfast from Tuesday to Saturday, I think, from 7 to 11 a.m. So you guys make sure you go out and support Pastor Rouse and what they are doing down there at Jacobs. Beautiful restaurant, beautiful concept, very, very pleasant people.
Yes.
So y'all make sure y'all go out and support him. But again, so I saw District Elder Ernie Cooper there this morning, and what we were doing there. And so Dr. Rouse has opened up his platform, opened up his restaurant, so that we can meet. We're having a meeting amongst the elders and some of the younger gentlemen in the community to bring about some change, through just communication and creating a dialogue there. And so Elder Cooper, again, native of Jones Avenue, lives on Jones Avenue, and we had a sidebar conversation. And one of the things that one of the fights, because there's a lot of different fights, and so I addressed the group today as warriors. You know what I mean? Like welcome warriors, because that's what it feels like. Because it's just it's a never ending. It's a forever evolving situation. And one of the fights that Elder Cooper has taken up in the community and over on Jones Avenue is we have a problem with people speeding within the community, driving. Like, this is a residential district. You got people walking, you got kids. And so he took it upon himself, him and his wife, and they got out and they put out signs. And believe me, whoever decided to mess with them signs, you've woken a sleeping giant. Okay, because anyway, welcome. Let's give him one more round of applause there. Okay, trust me, they're clapping.
Thank you.
So Elder Cooper.
Thank you so much for having me, my good friend, Brother Jamal Richardson. It's really good to be here. We had a dialogue this morning, and not just this morning, but we've had dialogue over and over again. Jones Avenue means a lot to me. The community means a lot to me. Andrews itself means a lot to me. I grew up on Jones Avenue. I left Jones Avenue, moved away for about 10 years living in Jersey City. But my wife and I decided to relocate. We could have gone anywhere. We could have gone to Atlanta. We could have gone to Charlotte, opportunity. But we decided to come back home to Andrews. We wanted to make a difference in Andrews. And so while we're here in Andrews, we're just concerned about everybody's, not just my grandchildren. I'm concerned about everybody in the community. And because of the residential area, the high speeding, we decided to do something, put some signs out. And that's what our objective. So the residential people, they can slow down coming through the area because at any given moment, something drastic can happen. So we're trying to have precautionary measures to keep something from happening, that there's a life, that there's a tragic moment that can happen because someone is driving, escalating. So that's what our goals are.
So, one of the issues is the signs have been being torn down. Can you speak to that? As this is a call to the community. This is what this is. This is a call to the community, to the residents, especially on that side of town. There's no need for those signs to have been touched, bothered, or anything. Can you speak to that, Bishop? I mean, I keep calling you Bishop. District Elder. It's all good. I'm sorry.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Richardson, Jamal. I would like to say this. The signs, the whole idea in mind with the sign is to help save a life. The sign was put up in love. And when the sign are being torn down, it really touched my heart. It really touched my heart because the intention is to help everybody that we can. And the signs are being torn down. This is not the first time. But those that where the signs are in the community, the people are glad. The community are glad to have it. It's those that are, I don't know who's tearing them down. But I can tell you, Brother Jamal, those that are in the community where we have placed those signs, they are happy. And some signs were torn down in a particular area. And the individual was really glad that the sign was put back up at the park. The sign was torn down. And then this morning, the sign was torn down in front of my house. And but I want to let everybody know, it just caused my heart of love it got bigger. It got bigger because I want to do more.
And to the residents, what we got to understand is that the good people actually outnumber the bad people.
Yeah. But
we need good people to take action. Like, hey, if you see something, say something. That's a slogan that Ms. Jerry Davis has been sharing with us. Ms. Jerry Davis, who's the founder of Black Diamond Princess, a great organization that helps victims. But that to the community, and we have to back people like District Elder Cooper because it can get, but I like what he just said. He said it didn't turn his heart. So again, that's why I said, I don't know what y'all, I know the ones who looking, I don't know if you thought I was saying that he was gonna come on here and rah. No, he just turned up on the love on you. That's all. So you're not helping, okay? And so you're not helping. Please, if it is you, if it's somebody that you know, if it's your buddy you're walking with, come on. Let's take a little bit more pride in the place that we live at. The signs weren't put up there to hurt you. The sign was put up there to help everybody. So, Bishop Cooper, yeah, District Elder Cooper. The church you pastor out of is the Greater St. Luke Holiness Church, and that is located at 89 Gresham Road. That's in the Choppy section of Georgetown County. I'm going to take the liberty of inviting every one of you who's in the sound of this podcast to come on out. But I'm going to let the bishop go ahead and invite you out officially.
Thank you so much. We would love to have you to come, and we have an open door where everybody is somebody, where Jesus is Lord. Come as you are. It's not about what you're wearing. It's not about where you've been. It's not about what you've done. But it's a place of love. It's a place of fellowship, a place that we just want to show the love of God. So we'd love to have you. I'm there 2 Sundays out of the month. I'm there second and fourth Sunday because I pastor 2 churches. First and third Sunday, I'm in Hughie, South Carolina, at Cooper's Faith Chapel.
Shout out to the people in Hughie.
Yes, that address in Hughie is 126 Old Arrowhead Trail in Hughie, South Carolina. We're about 1.5 miles from New Core at Hughie, but love to have you just to come in and fellowship and see about it. But I got a heart of gold, and I just want to do what I can to help everybody.
No doubt. I saw you step up, like you step up to one of the big issues that's plaguing Andrews right now is the issue with the EMS, or the lack thereof of EMS. So as a person that's watched you all my life, again, just this morning I addressed everybody as warriors, and you stepped up and you brought it. Everybody delivered it, and so much to that love compelled the council to do more. And I love the fact that we're not satisfied with just words. Okay, you guys said you're gonna do this, cool. But can you speak a little more? Because I know they give you 3 minutes to speak about the EMS situation. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? Because maybe somebody that's coming to this broadcast, they think it's just me and the mayor and a few others, but can you talk a little bit about how that EMS situation affects you, and if you would share that story about, just go ahead and I get a little long. I apologize.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. The EMS, for me, it was a lifesaver. It was the life changer. It was 2021. I actually came down with COVID. I was dealing with COVID, and actually the symptom, I started having symptoms. And so my wife called the VA because I'm a veteran. My primary doctor began to ask my wife questions. And I didn't have much of a voice. And when my primary doctor heard me, the primary doctor said, call EMS immediately. You need to call immediately. Said that he has pneumonia in his lung. And my doctor was able to determine that just by hearing my voice. I couldn't hardly talk. And because of EMS, it helped save my life. If EMS was 8 miles to where it is now, it could have been fatal, and I could not have been here now.
Absolutely. And that is the reoccurring, you got real stories. These aren't people, actors. We're not paying actors to come to speak on behalf of the town. This is real life situations that, and there's a lot of good that the EMS has done being located in town. Here's an example of it right here. One of the other ladies that spoke that night, she was the older white lady. She was saying that the one who said she had broke her neck.
Yes.
And she was so thankful that the EMS was here in town and it was accessible. We're gonna continue on with that fight. Is there any other issues or any other something that you want to bring my audience up on as far as what you're doing? Because I know you in addition to pastoring the 2 churches, the other evening I was talking to you, you also work with Tidelands, or?
Yes, I'm also a chaplain at Thailand Hospital in Georgetown, and I'm there 3 days a week, but I rotate every 5 weeks. So every 5 weeks, we have 5 chaplains. And so, for example, whenever I'm there, I'm on call. And I may have just left the hospital, let's say 6:30, but someone may call and say, we need a chaplain to come. There's a great need. Someone just demised, or someone just had a heart attack, whatever the case. So I tell them no problem, because I know the need of having a chaplain, a minister, someone there for family going through. So it's a plus for me. I love doing that. I love being aware the needs of the people are.
All right, Amir, you're sitting here enjoying this conversation. I need you to, they was like yesterday, bring Amir back, bring Amir back. Amir's back. Okay, go ahead, Amir.
So like, what is like the actual term for a hospital chaplain? Like, what do you do?
What do I do? Good question. My day begins whenever I go to the hospital. I will begin. I'm checking the emergency area. Someone in the emergency room area, they may be they're a little frustrated. They come, they may be wounded. They have a loved one that's sick. And so I go in and encourage them and ask them, how is everything? Do you need prayer? Or what way can I help you? How can I help you? And you'll be amazed at the people who are so happy to know that a minister or a chaplain is there to help them.
That's cool. Like, I heard of a hospital chaplain. I didn't know like the actual like the meaning of a hospital chaplain.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. And I applaud Thailand Hospital for giving me the opportunity, as well as the other chaplain, because I met, this was about 3 weeks ago, an individual, not knowing she was a prior employee of Georgetown Hospital at the time. And she said, I'm so grateful that you're here. She said, we didn't have chaplains in place years ago. And it brought a big smile upon her face. It's amazing how my presence and the other chaplain present brings a smile on people's faces.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man. You guys see it on the screen right there. District Elder Ernie Cooper in the building.
Well, you got it right this time.
Hey, I just have to work at it, man. I have to work at it. All right. So listen, District Elder, we're moving into another segment, and I want to bring you in on this segment right here. We're gonna do the history, or you're gonna read the article?
Doesn't matter. I can do the article.
Okay, we're going to do this article, and Amir is going to share this article with us, and we're going to kind of talk about it on the back end of, in more detail, I guess.
Well, from the Georgetown County Court. Hold on, let me get it pulled up, because... Wait, give me a minute. Please.
You need to tell the people who wanted Amir here yesterday to give him a minute. No, he's got it. You just went past it right there.
I need to see it, see the whole thing. It won't let
I
me
think
see.
that's it.
Anyway, okay, I can fill in some words.
Hold on, I'll tell you what. Let me pull it up on here so as you're reading, they can see it on the screen here too.
All right, so.
Yeah. Well, how about that, sir?
Yes, sirree.
All right,
just give us a minute. Bear with us.
Okay.
Bear with us, please.
Yeah, so tell me this.
Okay, I got the story is ready.
All right, yours is ready. I gotta get mine ready, buddy. Again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Welcome to Andrews the Podcast. If you would hit that like button, that way we can get more people involved in the conversation. And I am going to share a link on the screen here shortly. And if you would like to come on, and if you got any questions for our guest this evening, please feel free to get on, hop in the chat.
Check us out on YouTube. Jones Avenue spelled backwards.
Eva Sinaj TV. I got to change that out into a thing. We're actually about to build out a newspaper, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal that. Yeah, we got some paperwork in from the lawyer today, so it's just a signature now.
Okay,
remember,
this is my dream come true.
And so this is we're revealing this right now. Remember the Andrews Progress?
That was a thing.
That was a newspaper during the time when Mayor Levitt Anderson came into town. one of the things that they did, they brought Andrews had its own newspaper, and it was called
we're
Andrews.
bringing the Andrews Progress back.
Andrews Progress 2.0 is coming back.
2.0
Yeah, and it's gonna be
in town hall and in grocery stores.
it's gonna be our
offices.
digital version of what you're looking at right here. So we get to tell our story now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can somebody else tell our story better than us?
No.
Okay, so I think we should be telling our story.
Yes.
All right, and so here's a very interesting article.
This article just made me cry inside.
Makes brother. I don't know if it made him cry inside.
Not made me cry. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I meant.
It's concerning. Very
concerning, not cry.
Okay, that's better. All right, so let us share this article, and brother Amir, you will be able to begin in 3, 2. Let's see here. So I got the thing for an extra camera, and I got a little camera out there, so I'm gonna work with that later and see how if I can incorporate it.
Anyway.
All right, so let's get this up on the screen. All right, so take it away, brother Amir.
All right. Coroner said that there were six drug-related deaths in Georgetown County in the first quarter of 2023. The deadly drug crisis in Georgetown County continues and has resulted in 6 deaths within the county in just the first 3 months of 2023. Georgetown County coroner.
Wait. We're gonna pause. We're gonna wait for him to
I'm sorry.
come back. And you were supposed to go do that, and not the guest. We got the guest open and answering doors now.
Wait, I was in the middle of reading something. What do you want me to do?
All right, guys, this is live, so y'all bear with us.
We have another guest coming on.
Y'all give it up for Miss Kajah coming into the building.
We have Kajah.
So y'all gonna have to share
this mic.
Yeah.
We gotta share a mic.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Ready? All right.
Yeah. All right, so let him. He's reading right now. All right, so
Georgetown County.
Can you hear Kajah? You can hear. Okay.
All right.
All right. Take off your jacket. All right, so guys, hey, welcome, and my daughter, Miss Kajah, who's kind of hid behind the screens there. Let me get you so they can see your face.
Did we see you?
Yeah, I got her there.
Okay. Try this again.
All right, so wait, first of all, let's talk about this.
Okay.
Can you apologize to the guests? Because
I'm sorry, because I was supposed to do that, but I didn't get up and do it. So, I apologize.
Okay. All right, and so what we're doing now, Kajah, is a segment. He's going to read this article, and we're just going to kind of discuss it. And I heard you got some information for us, some announcements.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get to that here shortly. All right, go ahead, Amir.
Okay, Georgetown County coroner. No. The deadly drug crisis in Georgetown County continues and has resulted in 6 deaths within the county in just the first 3 months of 2023. Georgetown County Coroner Chase Ridgway on Saturday released statistics about drug cases his office investigated between January 1st, and Ridgway said it's not just the perceived hard drugs in causing deaths. For those who think that marijuana is okay, please know that is one of 6 fatal overdoses. Hold on, y'all. 6 fatal overdoses cases and we investigated in the first quarter of 2023, or I can't see the whole thing.
In the first quarter of 2023,
only tested positive for marijuana and fentanyl. He states there is no way of knowing the marijuana laced with fentanyl.
I'll pick it up from here without testing the actual drug
I can't see the
that
whole
was
thing on my
consumed.
computer.
But I do know, I do not know of any other time that our office has received a toxicology report with a positive result for only marijuana and fentanyl. Other drugs found in the system of those who have died in Georgetown County this year includes hydrocodone, oxycodone, cocaine, amphetamine, and how do you say that last one?
Alprazolam.
Alprazolam. Okay, so I guess here's the thing. Like Georgetown County is one of the top counties in the state when it comes to fentanyl. When it comes to overdoses as a result of fentanyl. And a lot of folks don't even know. One of the things I found surprising about the fentanyl is that it's not illegal to traffic fentanyl in South Carolina because there's not a law that makes it illegal. Do you run across those types of cases and I know you can't speak to specific cases, but is that something that you have you run across overdoses? Has that been a part of the makeup of the people you go into the hospital to see?
Well, we see a little bit about everything. We see a little bit of everything, but for the most part, not as much. The numbers, yeah, but we do see a little bit of everything, yeah.
And it's this fentanyl crisis, and just like they're saying, they one of the 6 cases was a case of marijuana. So people are not just consuming marijuana through the traditional, smoking it. There's a lot of different concentrates. You see these people with their vape pens a lot of times. These vape pens they have THC cartridges in them. And the fentanyl, I don't know if you know a lot about fentanyl. Fentanyl is there's 2 types of fentanyl. There's an illicit or illegal fentanyl, and then that's the one that's killing people. And then there's the one that if you go have a surgery, they're gonna give you fentanyl in the hospital for the pain, whatever. But Georgetown County has a bad problem with fentanyl. Any comments there about that? No? Any comments? Maybe that was not the greatest topic to figure out. We just went from street signs to fentanyl.
What is fentanyl? What is fentanyl?
Now that's the question that I wanted for you to ask. Okay, so fentanyl is a painkiller. It's very, very strong though. It's so if you had to have surgery, that's what they would give it to you for. But it's reached the streets. Thank you, ma'am, Miss Moretta Wilson.
Thank you for joining us.
It has reached the streets.
Oh, she said 200. Thank you for sending that 200, Miss Moretta.
So this stuff is coming from out of Mexico. This is one of the big issues with the border being open. It's coming out of Mexico. It's manufactured in China actually, and it's being put on our communities. It's another phase of this war that I'm telling you about. It's another phase of this war that I'm talking about. That's another phase of it is, and I think it's intentional that they're putting this stuff on our communities. And it's affecting not only the black, it's affecting the white. It's, I was out in the part of South Carolina. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to embarrass that town, but it looked like zombies, and this was a predominantly white town. But like I said, this thing ain't, and so Miss Kajah, welcome. Hold on a second. Let's get you a mic here. Give her a mic there. No, she did that. How are you?
Good.
So introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, my name is Kajah Amir Richardson.
And how old are you?
7.
7. And what grade are you in, Kajah?
I am in 1st grade.
Okay, so well, welcome to the show. I heard you and your grandmother had some stuff to tell me. I got a call about 7:30 yesterday. Said that you guys are going to be on the show today. So I'm so happy to have you here, sweetie. Let me ask you this: what did you do today?
I went to a place that you can jump, and I also went out to eat, and then I came back home.
Okay, so you probably what'd you have to eat? That's what I'm interested in.
So I had a baked potato, some mac and cheese, rice, some fish, and
Golly, you had a Sunday dinner. So let me ask you this: you said you had some information you wanted to share with us about. Go ahead.
um, forgot what I was supposed to say.
Oh, that's all right, because your mom took the phone and where your notes were at. She's gone. It's all good. But I think what she wanted to tell you guys about is a Bloomingville Community Association meeting. When is that supposed to take place?
That is supposed to take place at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. I think.
Okay, we'll get the notes back from your these two. Okay, live TV at its finest, right here, buddy. So anyway, yeah. Again, shout out to Miss Loretta right there for those stars. Oh, we dropping the bomb. Whenever they do that,
Miss Loretta.
we drop a bomb. Okay. Again, our guest in studio right now is District Elder Ernie Cooper.
Glad to have you.
Want to remind you guys, especially what we're talking about, what we started initially talking about is the speeding signs on Jones Avenue, and do your part to ask your family members. There's no need to speed in these communities. There's no need. I mean, so make sure we protect those signs as you travel up and down Jones Avenue and wherever you see those signs at, okay? Because this is community action. This is not the town. This is community involvement, okay? We get criticized about what we don't do in a community. So when somebody is doing something in the community, we really need to be standing behind and supporting what it is they're doing. Elder, we're not going to hold you much longer. Is there anything you want to? You know what, Elder? I'll tell you what. I'm glad Kajah's here. And I meant to do this to start out with. I am going to ask you if you would please bless the conversation we had and the conversation we're going to continue to have. Please, I meant to open up with prayer. I wanted you to open up with prayer for us. So at this moment right now, if you would, please.
Everybody bow their heads.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Okay. Gracious and merciful Savior, we glory in you tonight. We thank you for the work that you've allowed Brother Jamal Richardson to do in this community and abroad. And we thank you for even the two youth that are with him, his daughter and the young brother, McCullough. We thank you tonight. And we pray that everyone that will hear this prayer, that we would know particular what Philippians let us know, chapter 3 and around verse 13. We have not apprehended. We don't understand it all. But one thing that we do, we're forgetting those things that are behind us, and we're pressing forward. We're pressing toward the mark of the calling of Jesus Christ. So I say today in this prayer, we have not apprehended, but we're letting go and letting God. And the peace of God be with every one of us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, that's what that's how I wanted to start the show, but we got it in there, so I'm so happy with that. This morning at the breakfast, what are your thoughts or something you want to say to another gentleman? And it's not that we are excluding the ladies in this, but we need to do this, okay? Because again, there's some some connections that need to be made between the young brothers and the older brothers. And so, as we get these things together, then I think the plan is to bring, more of everybody in. But right now, we just kind of gotta get amongst ourselves and get some things together, direction. And so talk about that, because that was my second meeting, and it was a powerful thing. I invited Amir this morning, but I came in last minute. He was there. So, but he was like, man, I wanted to be there. So kind of talk about the breakfast this morning.
I want to be able to say, first and foremost, I'm grateful. Thank you once again. Thank Dr. Rouse for the platform, giving us an opportunity to come together as men helping men, and also not only men helping men, but helping the younger men, helping the younger brothers. Because our first assignment is, am I my brother's keepers? And we can understand that concept, am I my brother's keepers? We're helping one another. And then we can corral around our female. But we need to be primary example as men, as male, and even with our young brothers that's in school. So I really think it's a phenomenal thing that's being done. We're engaging, and for us to embrace it, when we can embrace the unity, when we can embrace the love, when we can embrace reaching back to help somebody. Somebody had to reach back and help me. Somebody had to reach back. Your grandfather was a great example for me, and your Uncle Alan showed us the rope, helped us with a lot of things. So because of those things that are instilled in me, I want to be able to help somebody else.
Will there be another a meet or something?
That's good.
Will there be another meet?
Yes, what we're looking at, and that's a great question, what we're looking at is meeting at least once a month. So we want to keep it fresh and be able to come together at least every month, once a month.
Yep. And I think they said when the next date comes out, I'll definitely because we want to get more people, more younger people, okay, in there. It's just every time I get around Mr. Booby Mays, Mr. Jerome, or Mr. Sam and them guys, it's a lesson in history. It's I look at them and I'm like, man, I hope I'm still rocking and rolling like, and them guys 85, 80, and still I see Mr. Booby riding the bike all the time,
Exactly.
And so it's just, I think it's a great thing when we can, I really applaud Dr. Rouse for opening up that platform and starting the conversation, and so, and I'm glad you said, hey man, I want to come on, and I was like, yeah, come on, we come on today. You know what I mean? So, and I'm glad my daughter did it. Yeah, she played softball now, right? What's your name? Your team?
Another life?
Awesome.
Hey, go ahead. There you go.
Now, what did you say?
What's your team? What team you play for?
Velocity.
What is your next practice? That's what we do. Because you've been kind of vacationing.
Well, I took a 17-day vacation. So we ain't got no practices, no thing this week until we go back to school. But I hope we got to practice on Sunday because I think we got a game Monday. That Monday we get back in school.
I don't know when we have practice.
So good. But Miss Kajah's got, in her first season, she's got 2 hits. She's only been pitched to twice, and both first pitch. So that's a cool thing right there.
And also on my last day before spring break, I also made a home run.
It was a triple. That wasn't a home run. We get a little. The home run comes in next game. Next game we going for the home run. But we got the triple. We made it all the way around the third. So
That's not how it's going for me.
okay. Do you guys have any other questions for Elder Cooper?
You got a question?
Oh. So, hey, Elder, I do appreciate you, man. Like I said, we're not going to hold you here much longer. I appreciate you. Again, I didn't give you a chance to say, is there anything that you want to leave, parting words, any events you got coming up or anything like that you want the people to know about? Any events, anything that's going on in your church that you wanted to leave the people with?
Yes, there's two events I want to show in particular on this upcoming Saturday. This Saturday, right here in Andrew at the Pavilion, right across from Piggly Wiggly. This is Autistic Month, and my niece Andrea, she's actually coordinating it. So the time is from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. So come out on Saturday morning. From 9 o'clock to 12, artistic walk at the Pavilion. Should be a lot of fun, a lot of different things to do. And then we can help support those that are dealing with autistic. And so let's keep that in mind. And then on May the 27th, I believe that's the fourth Saturday in May, at our church in Chappie, Greater St. Louis, we'll be hosting life event, life insurance, those that may not have life insurance.
Gotcha.
I'm having a representative coming in, wellness. That'll be May the 27th, and the time is at 10 a.m. But I'll make sure I get a flyer to you so you can reinforce that.
Definitely.
And thank you so much.
Hey, also shout out your niece who I met her husband the day they had the event in here, and the book that she has. That's your niece, right? Your niece who has the book. Remember, I met her.
That's my sister-in-law, Kimberly.
Kimberly, okay, yeah. Give her a shout out because I've been looking through that book. Here, my bad. There we go. There it is. Can you hear it?
I thought that was the bomb.
But if you can remember the name of the book, because I can't off the top of my head. It's sitting on my desk and I can see the name of it. But Fitness 365, shout out to Kimberly Jane Field. There you go.
Big shout out to your Kim and your book. You're making a difference all around. And
I think her book definitely could be found on Amazon. So go and support. Go definitely check that out. All right. Elder, like I said, we ain't gonna hold you here long. I mean, we ain't gonna hold you here any longer. We appreciate you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you for rocking out with us. You did a whole 40 plus minutes with us. So,
thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed being here. It was a lot of fun and just love it. And anytime that you need me, let me know. We'd be more than glad to come back to share.
Definitely.
Peace and grace.
Definitely. All right.
And let me say this for a close. I like to say this everywhere I go. Keep moving in the right direction. Make it count.
Love you tonight. Amen. There we go. Appreciate you, sir.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you a call.
Okay. Well, that was a great segment.
Awesome segment right there.
Yes. So we have another guest.
I think the mayor is supposed to show up at some point. But,
Mr. Frank.
Let me turn your mic on. There you go, sweetie. Go ahead.
Are you do you have the thing on your phone?
The announcement?
Yeah.
I do not. Let me see if I can get your.
It said you sent it. It said Jamal Richardson at the top for the message. Unless I was looking for wrong.
Let's see if it's. No, it's on my phone.
Thank you for everybody who's tuning in and dropped a like. Yeah. Thanks for everybody who's on YouTube.
Hey, so how did we do with the studio setup?
This is like some kind of talk show podcast looking thing. Like we did that. We did
pulled
that.
It off, right?
Yeah. So
guys, let's trade mics.
Hey, check us out if on Facebook at Jamal Richardson and the Welcome to Andrews the podcast, and on YouTube, Jones Avenue spelled backwards, Eva Sanaj TV.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go and have me a seat over on the.
Okay, we go interview you.
There you go. Y'all interview me. Get your interview skills up.
Okay. So bear with us. This is live TV. I hope you know that. And, okay.
So the host is here. He's sitting down.
No. His name is. He's not. He's the host. Okay.
No,
So
he's the host.
good morning. How you? Good evening, Mr. Jamal Richardson. We are here with Mr. Jamal Richardson, and he is the creator of the Welcome to Andrews podcast. Can you tell us why you created that podcast?
Why did I create Welcome to Andrews podcast? First, I got to shout out my cousin Shakira,
Thank you.
who gave me the inspiration to do that. Well, I started the podcast because I like podcasts for one, and I just thought it was a great way to communicate. So I started Welcome to Andrews, the podcast, on this app called Anchor.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
So where did you get all the equipment for? That's where all the people want to know.
Where did I get all the equipment from? Well, I got the equipment from just over time, just buying piece by piece. First, I bought the first piece of equipment that was actually donated to me by my cousin Shakira. Shout out to Sound Mixers of Atlanta. It was donated to me, and it was a Tascam recorder. Okay. Yeah, you need to take that mic though and put that mic. No, I'll tell you what you do. Kaj, you move over here.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. This is live TV. I'm just
This is
saying.
live TV, and Amir's,
I wanna start working like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So I am the stuff. So we have. Thanks for tuning in again to the Welcome to Andrews. To the Welcome to Andrews the podcast. I am your car host Amir Green with
Kajah.
and
Jamal.
and we're gonna wait until we're just gonna have a good conversation. If you want to join, there is a link on the screen.
No, I haven't put the link in there.
How you put it
I
on?
need to add the link.
How you put it on? Comments, banners. Is it on the banner? It is on the banner. No, it's not.
Yeah, don't worry about adding the link right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But anyway, what other questions you got for me? Oh, the equipment. And so,
Yes, sir.
when the economy was good,
Not when the economy was good.
yeah, so when the economy was good,
I
was able to start buying this equipment piece by piece. But that's why it's so important. So like when people like Miss Loretta, Miss Jerry Davis, they send the
Thank you
stars
for,
or they donate to,
Thanks, by the
you
way.
see the Cash App down on the bottom of the screen, which is W2A, which stands for, no, it's right here, which stands for Welcome to Andrews, the podcast. Donations, yeah. No. I was just pointing it out. I was just showing it to you.
Yeah, so if you want more great content, please click that link. Thank you.
So yeah, that's how I've
Yes. So
that's where I got the equipment. Next question.
So he's gonna leave real quick, and we're gonna just take over the show.
So, can I ask you a question about your camera? Because how much did both of them cost?
The first
You
camera
can't say that
I
on
bought
camera.
was used, and that wasn't a good idea to buy a used camera.
It was messed up?
It's what I could afford.
Because you should have bought a second camera, and so it would be like useful longer.
Well, I use the cameras a lot. So the camera that I bought was already being used a lot, and so over time the cameras, they just gonna fail for different whatever reasons. And so the first camera I bought, I think I paid $650 for it, and
Wait,
the shutter thing ended up failing on it. But Then I ended up having to get another, but I've been using Sony cameras.
Forever.
That's the only cameras I've been using now.
Oh.
But I mean, that's what I could afford. That was at the price point that I could afford.
When
so
the
what I did
when he
is
said the economy was good.
I ended up getting that camera. The first camera ended up failing homecoming.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Remember, because I was set up right.
Yeah. Were you at the movie?
We were taking pictures. I took pictures that night at homecoming. Beautiful pictures. The next day I came, set up the backdrop, getting ready to take pictures.
Yeah.
For money.
Uh-huh.
And the camera said, "Nah, I ain't." I'm
So
good.
did like the pictures like delete?
No, all the pictures saved. Just the camera. The camera doesn't work anymore.
Go up into the mic. No, you're not. Hi, my name is Kajah.
Hey.
You need to do that.
Hit the sound. Hit all of the red sound buttons. No.
No, all the red sound.
Yeah, hit all those.
Take a commercial break.
All right. Yeah, so I ended up with that camera that we're using now. Yeah, that's Sony A7 II. No.
728.
Any more questions?
No, sir. Oh, you got a question?
Can't think of one right now. Any questions there, Amir?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Well, no, I do have a question.
I mean, because we're about to end the live. I mean,
We're about to end the live.
Yeah, we're not talking about anything. Y'all not asking no questions. Okay, but I'm still waiting on your mom to bring the phone back. Pass me my phone.
So how's your day been going? What you ate for breakfast today?
I had coffee for breakfast.
What kind of coffee?
No.
Decaf?
Actually, I went to the breakfast over at Jacob's restaurant. Y'all make sure y'all go shop at Jacob's. Get your restaurant, your food over at Jacob's. Yeah, we had the breakfast over there this morning. So I had some grits, eggs, and
what kind of coffee? Decaf
sausage.
or no decaf?
Oh, definitely caffeinated.
Not the caffeinated. Okay.
Yeah, with hazelnut creamer.
Please visit the what's it called? Jacob Soul Food. I don't have that address right now.
We'll get all that up.
We get that later. So yeah. So thanks for everybody who's tuning in. We have 6 viewers right now.
We do?
Yes, we have. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah.
You guys are horrible interviewers.
We just talk. I think the reason for a pod, we just be talking and just be like, hi, like we have like we're not in person, but we're having a digital conversation. Like, yeah.
Mm.
And what am I gonna tell you? What I'm gonna tell y'all. I forgot.
You forgot.
I forgot what I was gonna tell them.
Okay.
Give me a minute. Oh, somebody's walking in.
We might have another.
That's my mom.
Oh, can you bring the
Phone.
We have some announcements. Kajah has some announcements that she wants to share with y'all.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have the
People are so clumsy these
I
days.
can't get to it.
Krusty Krab pizza.
Clumsy these days. Forget everything.
We've been on for 54 minutes so far, and
I'll hear you better. Okay, here it is right there.
so Kajah has some announcements that she wants to share with y'all.
That line is in the way.
Yeah, I can't. The Bloomingville.
You gotta speak up, sweetie.
The Bloomingville community.
Association
will host their monthly meeting next Thursday, April 20th, 2023 at 6 p.m. at the Bloomingville Community Center. This meeting is held every third Thursday of each month. And please stay tuned for July 4th updates.
July 4th.
You know how Bloomingville
What you know about July 4th?
Bloomingville know how to get a good what's it called? A good 4th of July. We know how to do that.
I am sorry for how I'm talking because I can't really pronounce the words.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a good job. So you got some new kicks on.
Nice
Those are
kicks.
What is it called?
Harachis.
Harachis or all Rockies? I can't hear. Harachis?
Harachi.
Oh, Harachi. Okay.
Anything else?
We are live from West Andrews.
Y'all they supposed to be interviewing me. So
What you want us to ask you?
I don't know. You the interviewer.
Arr. Have you killed any bugs today? I'm just joking.
Yes, I killed bugs today.
Cool.
Almost every day.
And if you have a bug problem, please reach out to Palmetto Pest Control. Phone number 843-400-2200. Pest Control done right.
Thank you.
Oh, Johnson, and then with a joke.
When speaking of, when is the food truck festival?
Be my baby.
What?
When's the food truck festival?
Yeah, I wanted to know about that.
Festival. I haven't got an official flyer on that. Oh, it's the 27th. It's the
It
27th.
is of
Thank
what,
you to
April?
my mom
May
for saying that.
27th.
Please
May
come.
27th.
Please come to May.
The food truck festival on May 27th.
Also, they have another event. We got to give shout out to Miss Clarice. She was a guest on the go under banners.
Clary's shoes.
No. Go under brand. Brand.
Oh, brand. Sorry.
Yeah. Scroll up. All right, go down.
Right there, right? Clary's shit.
Yeah.
Give a big shout out to Miss Clarice Julius, performing live on Saturday, May 27th at 6 p.m. at the Ace Building at the Ace Building, 30 East Main Street, Andrews, South Carolina. So they do it. So she's like connected with the food truck festival.
No, the food truck festival. They connected now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. What ended
So
up happening?
please-
That's going to be like the official after party for the food truck festival.
Okay, so please
All right.
come.
And this is a ticketed event. Can you go ahead and finish read that?
You got there is a little barcode down for the tickets, right? The barcode down there. There's a barcode down there to buy your tickets if you want to come see Miss Clarice perform live at the Ace Building again at 30 East Main Street, Andrews, South Carolina.
And the name of this is a business mixer she's having, and it's called Women Do Good Business Too. I think I said that right.
Women do good business too. Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah. The tickets are, as you can see, $15, and the Cash App is right down there.
All right, let's see what else you can put up on that screen. That guy right
This?
there. Yeah, what does that say?
Representative Carl L. Anderson.
So Carl Anderson, y'all make sure y'all call Representative Carl Anderson. What's his phone number?
The business phone is I can't see. The business phone
make
is
make it large.
How you do that?
Like this.
Oh, like that. Sorry.
Stop, Kaji.
Can't do it. There you go. The business phone is 803-734-2933. The Columbia address is 304C No, that's Boulevard. No, that's not Boulevard.
No, just give the phone numbers. That's
Okay,
all.
yeah.
And we need you guys to call the office.
The home phone is 843-564-5332, and the business phone is 843-564-546-5332. Same number for home and business phone. Okay, there you go. Okay, we are back, and I'm trying to find brand. There we go. Okay, yeah. So make sure you contact wherever see
Scroll up.
Carl Anderson.
Scroll down. Go to
Go to what?
Anyway, that's it. All right, so we get ready to wrap this up, y'all. Anything you guys want to say before we get up on there?
Nothing
One more
much.
time, Kajah, can you give us the update on that again? That meeting, Bloomville Association. All right, let me pull it up for you.
Thanks for everybody for
There we
tuning
go.
in for the Welcome to Andrew podcast.
The Bloomingville Community Association will host their monthly meeting next Thursday, April 20th, 20.
Sweetness, look up and hold it up so you can look and talk into the mic. There we go.
2023 at 6 p.m. at the Bloomingville Community Center. This meeting is held every third Thursday of each month. Please stay tuned for July 4th updates. Thank you.
All right.
You know, Bloomville.
Again, we want to thank our guest tonight for coming on. Give a
Thanks.
round of applause for him, please. Elder Ernie Cooper.
We thank you for coming on.
Absolutely, positively.
Okay.
All right, so any final words there, Amir?
We thank everyone who came in to tune into the Welcome to Andrews the podcast.
And
Anything, Kajah?
yes, why did the cow cross the road?
Yeah. Okay. So this is a new segment. After every stream, we got to do a end of the stream joke. So this is
Will you guys be back tomorrow?
Yes. This is the end of the stream throat right here. Go, Kajah.
Why did the cow cross the road?
Why?
Because they have to go to the movies.
Well, comedy at its finest.
All right, so we appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Take us out there, Amir.
Goodbye. Thank you much.